Alright fellas, here we're back in Pokemon Masters, and we've got Sygna, Kris, and Suicune here. I just got her off of a multi yesterday, right? And I want to do a showcase over her. I know she's been out for literally like over a year at this point, and her rerun was like about 10 days ago for the most part. 9 days ago, actually. But I'm still going to showcase her anyway. There's nothing special about this. This is just literally for fun, right? So, I mean, if you want to, skip the video because you already know what Kris does, go for it. Who cares? Anyway, looking at Kris, this is going to be a 1 out of 5 EX showcase. I've already EX'd her because why not, right? I mean, I'd feel like I should just, if I know I'm going to EX a unit and it's like a support unit, that's just all the more reason to, right? Because support EX is a big factor when, picking a support unit half the time. But anyway, Kris here, her big thing, of course, especially on release, was that she's able to set Rain as a support. And not only does she set Rain, but she's got great stats to go along with it there. The defenses are awesome, the 800 HP, 334 speed's great, all that stuff, right? She's also got Mini Potion all for recovery. She's got her trainer move here, which raises special attack by 2 and crit by 1 for all allies. And when she's in Rain, she restores, or she applies special moves next to all allies as well. This was back when special moves next wasn't as big as it is now. Kris was, I think, the first real support to be able to consistently apply special moves next, and she was just crazy for it, right? So definitely was awesome. She's also got Johto Flagbearer, which powers up allies' attacks and reduces damage from enemies, right? So it's a smaller buff, but it's still a really good buff for sure. Sync Burst 1, meaning she does not need NPR. For the most part, after using her Sync move, you will get 1 MP back on all of her abilities that have MP. So Rain Dance, Mini Potion All, and her Trainer move, which is amazing, right? You can max crit, you can get +3 special moves next, 3 uses of the Mini Potion, 3 uses of Rain Dance, all without having to go for NPR in the grid or anything. She's got Team Mind Bracing Infliction 4, which raises all allies' special defense by 4 after using a status move, which is Rain Dance. And First Aid 4 for her own version of recovery, so that's great. She's got a lot of great partners, obviously, water types, characters who benefit from weather, and just like special attackers in general, right? But let's go ahead and take her into Will here in off type so we can look at how well she works alongside Sygna. I need to actually set up multipliers. Whatever, it's fine. But big thing with Sygna is that she requires weather for a lot of her damage. She has Weather Surge 3 here as a passive skill. She's got Weather Surge 3 here as well as Weather Sync up 5. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the sync multipliers for the most part. The big thing with Sygna is that she doesn't have any way to buffer crit, which is really annoying, right? If she were able to buffer crit her own, this would not be that bad of a setup. But because she cannot buffer crit, I have to wait until I use Kris's sync move, and then that'll give me +2 crit, right? And we'll be good there for the most part. Sadly, I would have to be relying on +2 crit in order to make Sygna work, so let me get the parameters set up, and we'll go ahead and off-type Will. Should be very, very easy, right? Due to Kris's Rain, special attack, crit buffs, special moves next, everything, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and hop in here. Big thing for Kris is that we need to get that NPR, well, not NPR, but we need to use the Sync move in order to get, I didn't even mean to do that, but that works fine. We need the stat buffs, right? We need the stat buffs and all of that. So let's go ahead and start using Dragon Wish and then Draco Meteor. Okay. We'll set up the Rain here, and then we'll use a Spring of Knowledge, and we should get that, special moves next and whatnot for Sygna here, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're landing some crits, but obviously it's not doing too much damage because we don't have Rain up, we don't have, well, we do have max special attack, but Rain, of course, is like the absolute biggest thing. Just the most major thing, right? So let's go ahead and use the Sync move, use Roar of Time, and I'll just use the Trainer move, that's fine. That is the second fucking time I've tried this battle and she has gotten frozen. You are fucking kidding me. Oh, that's funny. It's not, like, funny at all, but, that is really hilarious to me. Okay. We should be fine here. We'll go ahead and start using the Mini Potion Alls. Actually, I needed to use Rain Dance. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, we got the First Aid 4, of course, so we're back up to full HP. Rain is still up, 5,000 damage off type from Sygna, which is really good for, a character like her. I'm going to just go ahead and use X Speed Plus, that's fine. We'll go ahead and use Zinnia's Sync move, that's fine. It shouldn't be that bad. Dragon Zone should hopefully remain up. Yeah, okay, Dragon Zone does remain up, so that's good. I don't know who's better between Neo Champion Calum or Sygna Suit Serena as a partner for, or not Serena, Sygna Suit Kris as a partner for Sygna. Nice crit. But I do think that Kris is definitely at least one of the best partners for Zinnia here, for sure. If we would have crit on the same move, we would have won. But since we didn't, you know. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. We would have pre-synced just fine if we would have actually, like, crit on the sync move. But we didn't, because fuck me, right? That's just my luck. But still, one off type just fine anyway. Kris, special moves next, range, you know, support, all that stuff is just great. She's a lot better at Threadify, which I am going to Threadify her and do a showcase with her later, but I'm actually going to do that as a partner showcase with Eugene, where we just basically turn Eugene into like a god, right? So, okay. We've showcased Kris like in an environment where she's helping out. Let's see, we've shown her in that environment. Let's take her into a physical attacker environment, honestly, because I want to see how well she's actually able to take attacks from a physical attacker. Probably not like the greatest idea, but I am very curious here, because let's take her with a character who's actually self-sufficient in their buffs, like Sygna, Suicune, and see just how well we can operate with special moves next and whatnot, because I think, and Bianca, like, Bianca and Lucamine is already a really good combination for, you know, psychic terrain, stored power, you know, prismatic lasers, you know, all the strong stuff, right? But if you take Kris here and you start like give them special moves next and crit buffs, especially to Bianca, well, goodbye, like the enemy, right? Goodbye. So that's why I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of the strength stuff and actually pick up HP instead, because I do want to make sure Bruno can survive. I am not kidding. I am very worried about Bruno's survivability in this, because this is just complete overkill, right? This is going to be the easiest fucking, like, win Kris is going to see in this entire video, which is just funny. So we'll just go ahead and start going for stored power now. I do want to save my Springs of Knowledge. I'm just doing this one right now so I can start getting the crit buffs in quicker. We'll go ahead and use a mini potion all, because why not? That's fine. Okay. So now we can go ahead and use a prismatic laser here. Yeah, we'll save Sygna Suit Kris's sync move. That's fine. That'll be just fine, right? Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. Calm down. Calm down, buddy. Let's go ahead and use another stored power here. Only problem I can face with this team, for the most part, is Gauge. That's literally it. Just Gauge is the only problem that I'll ever face. And obviously the fact that I chose the parameters of taking damage for strikers and techs. Good night! Fuck. Okay. Now let's see what a special moves next boosted Lucamine's able to do. Probably a little bit of damage, right? Sadly, we're probably going to lose the psychic terrain, though, actually, so this probably isn't going to look that impressive. Yeah, I should have factored that in. That's my bad. That is my bad, indeed. But we'll take a special moves next boosted Bianca and see what she can do. It should be similar damage, right? What's that going to do? That was with a crit. Okay, that was with a crit. 8,000 damage from Bianca with, I don't know how many stat buffs. I think, like, maybe, let's see, special attack being about +6. About 10, maybe, stat buffs. That's pretty good. 10, 12, something like that. That's not bad. So, yeah, okay. That was, her physical tanking, actually, was pretty solid. Obviously, I chose a lot of, you know, HP parameters and whatnot, but Bruno still, it's not like he hits like a feather. He still hits pretty hard, so, yeah. Anyway, I want to actually look at Moltres, because obviously Moltres is known for being a bastardly bird, where basically he just sucks the life out of anything that may face him. Okay, I'm going to run Dojo Gloria here, just because not only does Kris, like, you know, partner up well with just a ton of water special attackers that, you know, are just going to benefit from rain, hit like a fucking nuclear weapon anyway, but she also, you know, benefits these physical attackers as well, because the rain's awesome as a support unit, so you don't have to run an extra slot just trying to deal with fucking everything else, so that works out just fine. We'll also run Neo Champion Serena, right? Just why not? For the debuffs, it'll be fun. Yeah, we got the 2-for-1 special here with a physical attacker, right, that can benefit from the rain, as well as a special attacker that can obviously benefit from the rain, as well as, of course, special moves next and practically, you know, everything else involved. Okay. I wouldn't have to, I technically don't even have to use Serena's move there, but I want to be able to get her stat buffs quicker so we can just see how much we can really do in terms of damage, right? So, big thing here, of course, is being able to mitigate Moltres' stun, then using Kris's sync move to get the NPR back on pretty much like all of her moves, which is just great. So, let's see. I'll wait, honestly. I'll wait and use the sync move later. And for now, we'll just go ahead and use Brine. I don't really care too much, it's fine. Okay, so what are we doing? Quite a bit of damage, for sure. Obviously, this is all off-type, technically. Gauge is clearly a small problem. Okay. You have recharging strikes. Recharge your strikes. Come on, buddy, come on. Wow. Can I get a recharging strikes? Thank you, that's what bruh, and it still wasn't enough. Okay. So Gauge is a problem with this team because Kris can buff speed. Just, you gotta be careful. Okay, so that should, you know, take out... Yeah, that takes out Moltres, so that's fine. Okay. Now we're on to the water bar here, where we're going to be doing considerable damage. So the rain is back up, which is great. And we can go ahead and use the sync move here, get NPR on all of our stuff. And there is the... Okay. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this damage. Let us look at this, because this is going to hurt. So there we go, Kris is sync move. That hurt. That fucking hurt the bird. Good God. And Surging Strikes. Good night. And goodbye to Moltres' bars. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. And now the sun is going to go back up. We probably won't die here. We'll probably be just fine. It'll hurt a little bit, but, you know, what doesn't? Yeah, this turns Moltres into just nothing of note, right? Just good. Just shred the bird. Just shred the bird. That's funny. She should survive that. Yeah, she survives that just fine. I didn't even abuse the special moves next for Sygna, so that didn't even matter. And yeah, even if Kris doesn't survive this overheat, which she should, yeah, she survives it just fine. We still win with Sygna, right? Goodbye, birdie. Wow. That was funny. Just a lot of debuffs. Gloria was great too. Like, you don't need to be a physical attacker or a special attacker in order to benefit off of everything that Kris can do, right? Well, obviously to buff off everything, you would want to be a special attacker, but you can still run Kris alongside physical attacking water characters and it would work just fine. Like, not physical Kris, for Alligator and Kris, I guess that would technically be a physical attacking Kris, but like, you can run her and Sygna Kris together, right? Just because they would be so well at working together because of the range support, so you don't have to use May, Archie, or whatever, and you would have your crit buffs, right? And if you are running her with a grid, you can get speed buffs, and it would all just work out just fine. You could use normal Kris for your damage, you could have Sygna Kris there for your range support, and then you could run another like physical water attacker like Dojo Gloria alongside that same setup, and it would work out just fine. I guess to end this off and just have a little bit of fun, give you a little bit of a tease of what the Usine and Kris combination team is going to look at. Let's go ahead and go into the Trio of Justice event here and take on Ethan, and we'll go ahead and do a duo battle with Usine just for fun. Like, Kris is just so insane in how many, and the fact that she can propel so many characters just to better levels of strength because of the rain, special moves next, the support ability she has, and her, you know, relative bulk and everything else. She's just such a good unit for that. She's just such a, like, insane unit just for doing all that stuff, right? It's awesome. Absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and buff ourselves a special moves next here. Get ourselves our trainer move. I probably should have used the trainer move first, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. And then we'll use Blizzard here in order to get ourselves some gauge back. Because obviously Usine is just such a good self-sufficient unit. As well as, of course, we got the mini potions here, so we're going to be just fine in that regard as well. Oh, this is awesome. I love using Usine. He's such a fun unit. He is such a fun unit. Even if we get sync moved here, which we probably will. Never mind. Not yet. We'll still be just fine here. There's the support EX. I could probably have used Usine's sync move and it would have worked out just the same. And there you go. A lot of good damage there. Good lord. I wish I could flinch that Blaziken. Flinching that Blaziken would have been awesome. And we could finish this off probably with a special moves next boosted. Oh my gosh, 13,000. Yeah, I get this is built for Johto characters, but like, it was not built for Usine. Usine just turns it, just fucking takes it to shreds. Obviously, Usine wasn't out at the time, so that makes sense. Okay, that's where the rain dance fails. That's where rain fails us, right? That's where rain fails us. Let's go ahead and apply that special moves next back, and then Buddy Surf, and it'll be a goodbye goodbye, Ethan. Right, goodbye, Ethan. Bye-bye. 15,000 damage. Very fun. So yeah, that's kind of what you should probably expect to see whenever I opt to showcase Kris alongside Suicune. Because, you know, double Suicune, man, come on. They were going to make them work well together. They were going to make them work well together, and they really did succeed in that front. Using needing weather multipliers, as well as obviously special move next, definitely does not hurt him. Nowhere near hurting him, right? And just everything else, right? As well as the Johto Master Fair passive being boosted by using as well. So, triple Johto setup. You got yourself that Master passive, especially if you run them alongside, you know, Sygna to Ethan or something like that. You could get yourself a great setup there as long as you can manage your gauge pretty well. Just because of the Johto Master passives being one big factor in it. Anyway, yeah, that was the Sygna Kris showcase, Spotlight showcase, whatever you want to call it. Super fun unit, man. 1 out of 5 EX. She does not need the candies to look super impressive, right? You can definitely make her look really, really good without them. Though I will be candying her because she gets even more crazy with candies. It's just, it's so damn fun. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Let me know what you think about Sygna Kris down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you all later.